Mr. Speaker, sir, reply to start question 80. Yes, sir, the government has the intention of raising the higher education in the state through multi-pronged approaches and not necessarily by setting of government colleges.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I would like to place on record my sincere thanks to the response by the government that the government has the intention of raising higher education in the state. May I know from the Honorable Minister in charge of education that if you can explain in a simple way the meaning of the multi-pronged approach in a simple way, in a nutshell. So we would like to know this.
To help improve the higher education in the state, there are some initiatives which done by the government itself, some initiative being done by the NGO or the community to improve higher education, where some have been given help from the government, and number three, some have been through the initiative of through the help of the central government also, sir.
So my intention of bringing this question before the department, the Honorable Minister, we have seen in the state as a whole, we have 6 government college, 15 numbers of the deficit pattern, 7 private college under ad hoc grant, and so on. With regards to Ribhoi district, we have only one college, that is Ribhoi College. Before it was in deficit pattern, and now it has been included into the list of the People's College. So I place my sincere thanks on that. Despite of this, Ribhoi district with a population of 258,840, that is a 2011 census, now it will be more. So to cater the student of different CNRD block, different locality, the nook and corner, there is a need, an urgent need of a government college. My intention to bring this question, there are different areas. If we look at Eastern Ribhoi or in the middle part of Ribhoi, there's a need for the government college for the support of the student of that area. So I would like to share that in this multi-pronged approach that the government in days to come, it will think and the proposal for government college in Ribhoi district. That is my intention, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to correct honorable member. It's not only one college. In fact, it is a Union Christian College also in Ribhoi, which is supported by the government. And number two, sir, under the model degree college scheme, we have already constructed in Pathar Khmer, sir, which the sanction of course has been awaited. I hope that with this intervention of the government, that the student of the Ribhoi will benefit, sir.
With regard to model degree college in Pathar Khmer, we would like to know from the Honorable Minister, who will look after the completion of the construction and after it will be made operationalized, whether it is the central government or it is the state government who will manage the management of the college. How long will, if it is the central government, how long will the central government will look after, or the state government will look after this model degree college? Who will manage this college in Pathar?
Sir, the government will manage the college in Pathar based on the but if the government feel that it will be more benefit for the student to engage with other NGO also or social organizations, we will do the needful. So as of now, sir, regarding the operationalize of that, we have, as I stated before, we are awaiting the sanction of post so that it will become operationalized and cater to the need of the students, sir.
So, am I made to understand that this model degree college, it is a fully government college that will be set up within Ribhoi district? I am made to understand like that?
Sir, yes, sir, the model degree college was set up by the government with the help of the central government for infrastructure, and it will be served by the state government.
So, on this note, I would like to place my sincere thanks for the department for considering so that we are having the model degree college in Pathar Khmer. At the same time, for considering Ribhoi College as people college, it has benefited a lot. At the same time, to look after, like Eastern Ribhoi College, which is there in Bhurmbong, or any other college like the Synod College, which has been set up in Umsting, where any kind of financial assistance, like the lump sum grant or the on the ad hoc or deficit pattern, if it can be considered, will be a great help for this genuine educational institutions. This is my humble request.
Yes, Bajaj.
Honorable Speaker, sir, may I know from the Honorable Minister as to how the rationalization is done, sir, before an area is identified for setting up or of a government college or supporting any other community college, sir? What is the rationalization done, sir?
So the criteria I didn't have with me, but for the setting up of model degree college, sir, Ribhoi is aspirational district, and we got a fund from the RUSA for the construction of the college there, which will be financed by the government for in the long run, sir. So that is the thing, sir.
Sir, since the details of rationalization is not available, I would like to put forward a point, sir, because what we are seeing is that if the number of feeders are more in terms of higher secondary schools and secondary schools, especially in the area of Eastern Ribhoi, which has been long neglected in terms of college. So we have got many challenges, as the families do not have any nearby colleges where they can get their children admitted into, either in arts or science or commerce streams. Therefore, they all have to come up to Shillong for the degree. Therefore, sir, I would like to appeal to the Honourable Minister that in the event of this of the RUSA being set up, Eastern Ribhoi, in fact, sir, has been served by many higher secondary schools and secondary schools. So therefore, I would request the Honourable Minister to kindly have an exercise done so that a proper rationalization is done, sir, so that at least all the areas that are befitting and need support, they are clearly identified and government extends their help, sir. This is my earnest request, sir. Sir, the Honourable Minister has not replied to my question, sir, and my request.
I couldn't believe it, sir. Sir, from day one is an endeavor of this government to see that the higher education is spread all over the state. And in fact, it's the first time, sir, that the government have taken a decision in these 4 years that 9 colleges we have able to help to flight a college in Khasi-Jaintia Eastern College, Nongtalang College, and then this Shangpung College, from Chokpot, Ampati. We try to spread across the state, which is, as I said before, the first time any government has done like this before. And not only that, besides that 9, we have also at Rongjeng and Patharkma. But the thing is that it is the endeavor of the government to see that the higher education is being reached to every nook and corner of the state. But we have also to see the reason which mentioned by the honourable member is that yes, the feeder college, this and that, but Eastern Ribhoi is also on the on the radar of the government. But as of now, I cannot keep. But as he said, whenever RUSA scheme is being sanctioned, we will see that this part of the district or the state also will be saved, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I would just like to bring to the notice of the House that in my constituency, sir, there's one college that was set up way back in the year 2005, but due to some reason, especially considering financial constraint, the college as of now has to be closed. So I would just like to know from the Honourable Minister whether there is any kind of special consideration so that we could revive this Sauling Do College, which is in Mogaya village.
Sir, just last year, we have approved for in the last block for the Shangpung College. So as of now, I cannot assure the other member. So we will see as I said, it is our endeavor to see that the need of the student community is reached to every nook and corner of the state. So of course we will see, but I cannot say that we will help and revive that college as of now, sir.
May I also know from the Honourable Minister to you, sir,
So whether government is planning to introduce all the courses, commerce, science in Captain Williamson Memorial Government College, Pakmara, and Government College, William Nagar, sir.
So the plan is there, but as of now, sir, if we see in the number of the students who passed the class 12 science in the South Khasi-Jaintia Hills, and commerce is very, very few, which I don't think that immediately it is needed. But having said that, so as I said, our duty is that to provide the facilities to every nook and corner. We will look into as and when the needs.
I'm not only talking about the degree courses. So even at least in the higher secondary section. So in the district of South Khasi, we have only one higher secondary school which have the science stream. So whether in the college, whether the science higher secondary section and the commerce will be established or not?
Sir, the higher secondary section have been dealing from the college, so I cannot say right now, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, may I know from the Honorable Minister in charge of Education regarding the degree college in support, since that degree college is initiated almost 5 years and it is already on the ground, but since we don't have a physical infrastructure building, may I know from the Honorable in charge of Education, without the physical infrastructure we cannot do anything. So is there any assurance from the government, from the Education Ministry in charge to construct building for the degree college?
Not now, sir.
Now, there is a growing tension, especially in getting admission by the students, which is adding up to the unemployment of the state. Now, if they don't get admission in the higher educations, they dropped out. That means more numbers of dropped out in the coming days also, sir. But I would like to thank the government minister. At least they are trying to initiate in certain areas. But whether any kind of a strategy plan to those students who are not getting admission, because large number of students are not getting admission. This is one of the growing tension amongst the students who are not getting admission, sir.
As of now, sir, all the students who have passed their class 12 could be absorbed in different college in the state of Meghalaya. But if they want only to that particular institution, there is a limitation to that. But the college is there in the state of Meghalaya for the student who passed their class 12.